To stimulate the economy, Thailand has made it easier for people on long-term resident visas or LTRs. So, do the circumstances present themselves as enticing as possible in light of the fact that several other countries are also striving for the same ends? Joining Voice of the Nation today is Kun Visit Limlurcha, Vice Chairman of the Thai Chamber of Commerce. สวัสดีครับคุณวิสิตครับ
สวัสดีครับคุณยอด
It seems to be a good news that the government try harder to come up with easier conditions for the long-term resident visas, but we're not sure that that's attractive enough. So, what do you think about the present conditions of LTR visa?
Yeah, I think our government try the best to improve the condition because in the past, yes, we also have the long-term resident visa already, but right now the new regulation we reduce 50% of the 10-year long-term resident visa fee. This is for foreigners who have a high capability or potential, and they want to stay in Thailand for up to 10 years. The fee will amount to 50,000 baht instead of 100,000 baht, half price. So this will come into effect in 90 days after the ministry announcement. So the LTR visa is targeted at 4 categories of people. The first group is wealthy foreigner. Wealthy foreigner they must purchase a health insurance policy with cover medical expenses or no less than $50,000 for at least 10 months. And starting from the date of the application, or provide a social security certificate covering medical expenses in Thailand, or another way, provide proof of at least $100,000 held in Thai or foreign bank account for at least 12 months prior to application date. This is for a wealthy foreigner. And also this one also apply for another group, retiree. The people who are age more than 60 years old, and they have to pass the criminal background check.
We don't want to be the center of criminals.
Of course, and they must have evidence of an average income at least $80,000 for at least 12 months prior to application date. So right. So these two groups, I think they need to know Thailand before they come, because you know most of the foreigner that never know about Thailand, of course they don't want to apply this one. But people who have families, who have friends, or who have experience in traveling to Thailand before in the past, they may think that after I retire, I will go to Thailand. I will live in Thailand for the rest of my life, like this. Because in Thailand, we have very good scenery. We have a good people. People, when you see them on the street, they always smile for the foreigners. We are Thai people are very welcome foreigners. Also, the cost of living is quite low. You can buy food everywhere you stay or you live in Thailand. We have a lot of supermarket or even wet market, and we have a lot of street food around the town. So this is I think the most attractive for people who want to come. And another one, I think one important thing for the retirees is medical service. In Thailand, we have a very good medical service, and the cost of medical service is not as high as that country. So we can see another proof during the COVID spread situation. Thailand has a very good good name in WHO to take care about the COVID, and we have a very good healthcare in Thailand. So this is I think the most attractive for foreigner, both the wealthy foreigner or retirees.
Okay.
This one we talk about two groups already.
Right.
In York, we still have another two groups.
But let me ask about the first two groups. Do you think the conditions that the government reduced to make it easier, it can go further than this? Because we know that US dollar into Thai baht, and then when they consider it, 50,000 is just not big. But you know,
they are rich already. Right?
They are rich already, the wealthy group of people.
Yeah.
So you think this quite reasonable for the first two groups, right? Because they have you need to prove the bank account and they're wealthy enough, right?
Yeah.
How about the other groups?
The other two groups, the first one is working foreigners. We have a lot of expat in Thailand, as we know well that this group are working in Thailand for a long time. They also have a right to use this LTR visa also. And the last group, I think we have to talk about the last group more and more, the specialists. Because now Thailand, we have a policy to promote a new industry. We have a new S-curve industry, 10 S-curve industry. So most of them will be operate in Eastern Economic Corridor or EEC. So what we need is the specialists who will work for the company that they will re-establish the new company over there in EEC. We not only the people that we have ourselves in Thailand, I mean the labor, that we also need to improve the quality or upgrade, or we call upskill, reskill, to suit for the new industry that they are coming now. Not in the future. Now they are coming already, but I think the numbers of the investor will be more and more because of the situation of the world now is changing very fast, and many investors from the big country, they want to invest in many places to stabilize the production, to stabilize the market also. So I think what we are trying to prepare is people. This is the most important.
I see. So you think that the new regulations with the conditions will help attract more the specialists or these highly skilled professionals for the industries? Or you think that could be altered to make it better than this? There are any rooms for the government to make it better with the conditions?
I think we have to, of course, government we have to follow up this new regulation, new campaign, And after this, I think our industry, both old industry in Thailand and the new industry that they would like to invest in Thailand, they will have some feedback after they invest. They will know what is good enough, what is not good enough. We will have feedback, of course.
And before the government came up with these recent regulations, they get the business sector to provide some advice as well.
Yes, of course, because we are invited the investor from abroad for many years in the past. Before we have EEC, we have Eastern Seaboard. We know well what kind of industry can invest in Thailand and suitable for our country also, and suitable for them to invest, and they can at least distribute their products after they produce any kind of products. They can ship out very easy to the world. And also Thailand, as Kun Yot, Thailand is very situated in a very good location for logistics for the ASEAN countries. So this is the one of the most attractive reason from the investor when they invest in Thailand.
May I ask this as well, the political climate, because you associate and you encounter, you meeting with all the investors and businessmen around the world, and what their view now with our political climate, because some of them just say, oh, we have up and down, and we have some protests along the street, rallies, this and that. That would be a major concern for the time being now, for them, from your point of view.
Yeah, I think most of information I receive, I think sometimes they are worried about some aggressive
rallies.
Sometime maybe sometime, but mostly of the investor, they understand well about the Thai political. We just have some fight from the words, not people fighting
physically
by themselves. Yes, not physically. Yes, just talk.
That's what you usually explain to foreign investors when they ask about this question.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
I'm trying to find the effective explanation based on the fact that they can see from the media, right? That if we see that our country is very peaceful and we can manage this and that, if we go going against the facts, and then you need to explain. So this is what you have been explaining.
Yeah, right. Just like a family, when we explain, we have some time we quarrel, but after that we can come back to the family ourselves, and we can talk everything again.
I see. So I will have that too in my conversation with foreigners. So let's get back to the high skill professional and expert specialist. What type of high skill and specialty that Thailand is lacking?
Yes, and the labor market has faced the complicated challenges by rapid aging population. This one is one of the reasons of lacking of labor. The working age share of Thailand population is projected to decline from 71% of the population in 2022 to 50%, 56% in 2060, or declining about 0.75 per annum for the workforce. This mean this one is a main issue that Thailand needs to change to use more robots and automation
Oh.
to replace the labor force. Yeah. I think also for the competition with the world market also. And also the Thai government have another policy to promote, and that is a BCG economy model. So the automation and the robots will also taking place to follow this policy also. And we are not we are trying to have a skill, not only the skilled labor but skilled entrepreneur also.
Oh, I see.
The target on entrepreneur include startups. Now Thai government they are trying to help also the startup also. Not only the normal SME, but the startup means more than that. And also the innovation-driven enterprise, the smart farmers, the high-value service provider, the deep technology developer, and creative entrepreneurs. And when we talk about the manpower development, this one is carried out in various fields and all the level from students to current manpower. In the education, I'm talking about the school or university now. We are trying to tell the student that now our industry need a lot of vocational workers.
Oh.
So this one is a very important point because after they graduate, they will have work to do. They are not worried about. They will not worry about what kind of job they are doing because they already study and learn the vocational study. The preferred field of study also in the BCG model also. So the system biology, the bioinformatics, the life science, the computer engineering, and data science. So we have a lot of things to prepare for the education. And right now in EEC that we are trying to promote the investor to invest in this area. We have 11 universities sign up and they confirm to produce a student for the EEC to be the workers in EEC in the future. I think from now on, not the future, from now on.
We are in the situation that we need to get more engineers or not. It's still in the situation we need more engineers.
Of course, as you know that in the manufacturing process, we will have new high technology of machine. We will have automation, so people who take care of this machine need to have more knowledge, and we can call this one is mechatronics.
Mechatronics.
Mechatronics is not only the mechanic, but they should know about electronic also. So
I see.
The student should aware of this one, mechatronic.
And in our university and colleges, they are already studying in this area, mechatronics.
Yeah, more and more. and at least in the occasional education, we have this subject in that in maybe second or third year.
I see. So let me go back a little bit with the regulation and the conditions of LTRs. The worker, I mean the foreigners who are in this condition still report to the immigration, like what in the old days with 3 months, 6 months, whatever thing. It's still reporting.
For the new regulation, once a year, more easy. So
Before this is every 3 months or something.
I cannot remember, but 3 or 6 months. Yeah, right.
Right. But this changed to once a year. But they have to report in person. You cannot send picture or making video call. No.
I think in the near future, the digital can help us a lot. At least if you have to show up yourself with the immigration before they stamp, you can have your pre-registration. Every kind of documents they need, you can send by email or by the application. So and also make a reservation first before you are going. So on the date when you arrive, you use very few minutes to see their face, to show up your face to the immigration. So I think everything will be much better because we in Thailand now, we have a very good infrastructure of the internet. This one is also
attraction for the foreigners.
Yes, attraction for the foreigner. You since we have a COVID spread situation, many travelers who can work online, who can work from any place. Somebody they show themselves that when they have a meeting, that the background is the beach or the hotel, like that. So I think as Thailand, we have a good infrastructure of internet, and we are ranking. We can say that number one highest speed of
in the speed.
Internet speed. Yeah. So this one is one of the most attraction for a foreigner who can work everywhere in the world.
How about maybe you have some experiences to share? Other countries also provide similar long-term like this as well, the visa, and they come up with different conditions or some similar conditions compared to other ASEAN countries in this area. Maybe I can go and work in Singapore and then live there and take a holiday in Thailand, Bangkok, and come back to Singapore, or stay up in Malaysia. What do you think about this? We have attractive package in comparison to other countries.
Yes, I think as Thailand is a center of ASEAN, we in the future we have to talk with every country in ASEAN also. We can share the population to exchange experience in working over there. This one 1 week here, 1 week another country. I think this is one of the attraction we can do in the future.
And what else do you think that would be in the concerns of foreigners to move and live here in whatever areas?
I think
any concerns?
If they come to a big town, I think there's no problem. And as we have a very good infrastructure, good transportation, even we have some traffic in Bangkok, but
You try to skip that.
so we have a better transportation. They can go anywhere. Even the tourists, last 2 years before COVID, tourists from many countries, they come by themselves and they rent a car in Thailand. They drive to many provinces in Thailand by themselves. So the technology helped them a lot because they use a Google Map to bring them to everywhere, and it's very easy to rent a car in Thailand to drive themselves. Very easy. So I think we change many things to attract the foreigner, to attract the tourists, and also right now we we love to attract also the specialists, the workers that have a highly educated to work in Thailand also.
And do you think the improvement in security and safety as well, that we can show to the world that we have better conditions for safety and security for them to trust to come here and live longer?
Yes, I think we can confirm that if they are in the route. I mean, you work,
getting out of the way, or exploring something that quite not safe.
After 2 p.m. or after you drink at night, but maybe too late, and you walk alone in some street that they might not have a house or people. I think not only Thailand but everywhere.
Right.
Yes, you have to protect yourself by going to the right route.
But you're talking about our nightlife. You think about entertainment at night, and then we finish early. 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and we finish. But other countries, they open the bars and clubs and nightlife until the morning. You think that we should do that?
Everything can be changed. It depends on the consumer behavior.
I see.
When we produce our products, we think a lot about the changes in consumer behavior. So if the people in the future, if they work at night and they want to sleep on daytime, so we have to prepare and change also. I mean, in the future, but right now we still have 2 p.m. to be the latest time for nighttime business.
And you can go on and drink at home after that, or having small party at your place, something like that. So let me conclude this with the work of Thai Chamber of Commerce. Do you have any big projects or anything big development for the rest of the year?
Yes, we are trying to do our best in promoting and to help our government to go on the digital transformation.
I see.
As the word of digital transformation, we can do many things. For example, for the farmers, if they have a big data for their own agricultural products, before they grow everything, they will know that how many farmers already grown this kind of plant. So if they know that that exceeds the needs of the market, they have to change to grow other things like this. This is an example. And when our business operators will communicate with our government agency. In the past, we have a very long queue to talk with them. But right now, some of work we can do online. Some of government agency, they accept this one already. At least they can register for a queue for the next day that they will go.
Mhm.
If we can do better than this, every document that we prepare for the goods that we would like to sell to export, we don't need to go to 5 or 7 government agency for their stamp, but we do at home or in the coffee shop by our PC, by our laptop or by our smartphone. We can submit online. They can confirm back online, and our goods can be shipped at the port without delay. And we can also use the same digital document to present the bank, and the bank pay to our account. No need for a motorcycle to drive all the day. So
I see.
we can save a lot of cost for doing business.
Okay, that's a big improvement. And also thanks for joining us and your information and insights and also opinions on long-term resident visa topics. We would like to have you back again and to see any improvement with the government trying to bring up to boost the economy. Thanks for joining Voice of the Nation today ครับ That's คุณ Visit Limlurcha Vice Chairman of the Thai Chamber of Commerce ขอบคุณมากครับ
ขอบคุณครับ Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching us, Voice of the Nation. We run this program Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And please visit our website nationthailand.com. I'm วิทยาแสงอรุณ สวัสดีครับ